That time is 12 noon on this Tuesday afternoon, July 24th, 2018. It is time now for the Peter Channel Noon News Report on this Tuesday afternoon, July 24th, 2018. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. It's 12 noon on this Tuesday afternoon, and the temperature is 85 degrees in North Massachusetts. Top stories on the Peter Channel Noon News Report is great wildfires devastate resort area near Athens, killing 49. Protesters chant as Trump arrives at White House. Trump ex-Obama officials battle over security clearance. Eric Holder running for president in 2020. President Trump pivots a Confederate Iran with a fire and fury approach and it could crush the Islamic Republic. Anthony Rizzo pitches for the first time in MLB career. Cubs turn to the position players again. Tiger Woods helps give NBC the best British Open rating in 18 years. More than 450 migrant parents may have deported about their children court found show. Sunken duck boat raised from Missouri Lake days after 17 people were killed. Aunt a missing 20-year-old Iowa University student. We want a Molly back. Sarah Huckabee Sanders defends Trump walks street about Russian interference. Hundreds of people missing after dam collapses in Laos. Toronto's government and relatives said he had mental health issues, but they never expected his rampage. President Trump picks a new fight with law enforcement and intelligence community. Nick Haley warns against owning the libs at space with Trump's political strategy. Alphabet surges out to an all-time high as Wall Street says internet chance big bets are paying off. Tariffs dent harder dividend profit. GM's new car sharing program allows owners to rent their vehicles. Whirlpool loved Trump's tariffs, now it's struggling. Looking at the stocks, the Dow up 215.10 points up to 12.77 points at 25, 257.06. SP 5 up 6.07 points at 23.08, and Nasdaq up 24.68 points at 78.66.56. In news from the wires. Several people are dead and hundreds are missing after dam under construction in Southeast Laos. Collapse on Monday, state media reported. Nearly all of the employees on the entire soccer team were rescued from a cave 2 weeks ago, being in the process of becoming office for Buddhist monks. The number of workers aged 65 and older has been increased in South Korea, according to the government that was released on Tuesday. Heavy rains piled parts of the East Coast on Tuesday, where some areas are being evacuated to get people out of the path of possible danger. President Trump on Tuesday is scheduled to deliver remarks to the veterans of foreign wars in the United States National Convention in Kansas City, Missouri. Pepperidge Farm has recalled some of its goldfish cracks. They could be contaminated by salmonella. Mayor Paul Roos seeks smoke restrictions on drivers. Dighton has an algebra teacher at Bristol County Agriculture High School for 4 years. Brian Higgins said his top priority was helping students open in their classrooms as Higgins welcomes a new role at Bristol Aggie. Brockton police seizes 2.5 ounces of fentanyl. 2 were arrested. Newton, Massachusetts. Newton police are investigating threat to Newton Wellesley Hospital and a few other locations. Unknown at the time if it's a hoax. Captain Eric Fricky at the Newton Fire Department said they are waiting for the hospital and police department every day is acting on an abundance of caution. Frick said the fire department is working on sweeping the buildings and the tunnels and bridges and hallways at the main hospital and has swept the other locations of Newton, including the Wells Avenue spot and Needham Street location. Newton Police, State Police canines were in the scene according to fire officials. Giant dinosaur foot found out 20 years after being unearthed in Wyoming. Boeing says its astronaut capsule system suffered anomaly during the engine test. Huge trove of Neil Armstrong's private collection set for action this year. China fossil tells new supercontinent story. Ebola outbreak in Congo is over, but the danger isn't. Parents Harry and Elton John launch AIDS initiative carrying on Princess Diana's legacy. Record-breaking summer on the 4 continents blaming the impact of climate change, and aerial spraying begins in South Sacramento Elk Grove in California to wipe out mosquitoes. Peter Chill News Time. 12:04 on this Tuesday afternoon. Some now for a sports report. Boston Red Sox mean Baltimore taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Game time 7 o'clock. Tour de France briefly halted after riders are participating in mid-protest. Julio Jones is planning to report to camp. Jalen Rose not surprised. Kyle Leonard didn't respond to David Robinson's calls. And Kevin Love agrees to a 4-year, $120 million extension to Cleveland Cavaliers. Peter Childrew's time is 12:05 on this Tuesday afternoon, and it's time now for Peter Chell traffic and trends to check. Baby! Let's study off on the MBT where the police board Fitchburg train 412 9:30 a.m. inbound on the upper proper Waverly Belmont. Train 912 2:50 a.m. inbound, and the Stoughton will be bus between Stoughton and Canton Junction. The shuttle bus will stop at Route 120 from Drop only, and then travel directly to the substation without making a stop at Back Bay, and will arrive at 3:30 p.m. And the ferries are looking good. Okay, look at the highways and byways in New England on this Tuesday. 295 at the northbound side, slope between 37 and 14 in Creston. 146 at the northbound side, also Sales Road and North Smithfield, Rhode Island. Jamestown and Newport Bridge is out. Looking good, except Newport Bridge and eastbound side. Also around the Newport area, and then 114 in both ends, it's backed up around the Mount Hope Bridge. Route 60 eastbound side, also between East Sandwich and Barnstable, and hit Preston after 134 in South Tennis. Route 3 on the southbound side, also South Plymouth. 3 on the southbound side, also around Derby Street and Hingham at 95 on the southbound side, but also between 140 and 495 in Mansfield. And 495, Sapago between Hopkins and Mass Pike. 7th Expressway on the northbound side, so between Brickton and Mass Pike. 7th Expressway on the southbound side, also the Mass South. 93 both ends, and that's the Boston is backed up on both ends. 120 at the northbound side, so between 135 and even on Route 9 in Wolseley. Route 93 at the northbound side, also in Medford Stretch, and then 393.95, looking good from 120 to the New Hampshire border. Central Massachusetts highways are looking good in western Massachusetts, Stanwide, the northbound side, so between Northampton and Watley. In Connecticut, 93 on 91 on the northbound side, so between 99 and Route 3 in Weathersfield. 91 on the southbound side, got an accident this morning around Wreck Hill, Connecticut, so 91 southbound side, it is close from Route 99 in Weathersfield all the way down to Route 3 in Wreck Hill, just around the Channel 3 studios in Connecticut. So if you are headed 91 southbound side, headed towards New Haven from Hartford, take Route 99, get off the 99 exit and go down 99, and then take 372 to Route 9 to 91 back, and 91 headed towards New Haven. 95 on the southbound side, also in Brentford Stretch. 395 on the southbound side, also in the Montfield Stretch, and 95 on the southbound side, also Semper, and 95 on the northbound side, also Norwalk Stretch. 91 on both ends, in Brattleboro, Vermont, and northbound side, also around the Bow, New Hampshire, and Route 1 on the southbound side, also Brunswick, Maine, and Interstate 879. 91 on both ends, back on the upstate New York, Vermont, and over 50 on the northbound side, 55 on both ends, backed up in 7, Quebec, and 95 on the southbound side, so Milwaukee, Maine. Peter Childrew's time is 12:08 on this Tuesday afternoon. Time now for a weather report. Looking at the radar, satellite loop, and it shows popcorn clusters of showers and thunderstorms stretching line from eastern Connecticut, stretching to the west central Massachusetts between Springfield and Worcester, and stretching all the way down from northeastern Massachusetts up to western New Hampshire and southeastern New Hampshire. And a closer look at it and seeing some patchy rain showers down around Linfield and Andover and around Salem, New Hampshire, and Plaster, New Hampshire, and Epping and Fremont, and Nottingham, North Nottingham, New Hampshire. And another line of showers and storms stretching line from Quebec all the way down to Florida. Temperatures for the Vine region, it is in the upper 70s, the 80s, brought much of to New England, 55 degrees, windy in Mount Washington, New Hampshire. All right, let's take a look at our current conditions. 83 degrees, our temperature humidity at 78%. 2.75 degrees by round 24 inches of setting, winds northwest at 2 miles an hour. All right, let's take a look at our forecast. It goes like this. For this afternoon, Putts, that's going to be 85 degrees, south about 10 to 30 miles an hour. So no worries if you're going to the softball game at Wheaton College between Norton Police and Fire and Wheaton College. Tonight, slight temperature showers before 1 a.m., then a slight temperature showers after 2 a.m., patch fire before 2 a.m., and then a patch fire after 3 a.m., while most clouds about 71 degrees and south about 3 to 5 miles an hour, chest pressure is 20%. Wednesday, temperature showers before 10 a.m., then temperature showers and thunderstorms between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. Then showers likely possibly a thunderstorm after 1 p.m., patch fire before 9 a.m. Otherwise, clouds could be 1 degree south about 8 miles an hour, gust side 20 miles an hour, chest pressure is 6%. You rainfall amounts between 10 coordinates possible thunderstorms for Wednesday. Showers possibly thunderstorms, then showers after midnight. Patch right after midnight. Low end 71 degrees. What about 7 to 9 miles an hour? With a chest patient 80%. New amounts between after 3/4 inch possible. Thursday showers possibly thunderstorms before 4 p.m. Then change to showers and thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Patch for 20 miles. Classic gravity 2 about 68 degrees and chest patient is 50%. Friday, both same podcast about 87 about 68 degrees and chest patient 30%. Saturday, showers Saturday podcast about 84 about 64 degrees. Chest patient 50%. For Sunday, both Sunday podcast about 83 about 64 degrees. And for Monday, podcast about 82 degrees. That's me and Father Peter Channel. New news report on this July 24th, 2018 on a Tuesday afternoon. People will be have a good afternoon, good Friday, you have a good day.